Hello, hockey, basketball, and soccer fans. My name is David. Thought I would start this video a bit before 11 on the morning of Tuesday, 5th of November, 2024, North American Eastern Standard Time. Yes, you heard me right. The clocks went back in Alaska, Canada, and the contiguous United States to mark the end of daylight saving time for 2024. In those particular jurisdictions, daylight saving time will resume in March of next year. So enough of that. I'm going to get to various games that have taken place over the last weekend from last time we got a video. Just going to go check here. Just going to all right. Alright, I'm just going to try to close that particular browser and see what was last week, but I'm just going to try to reopen the same browser and hopefully I can look it up. But maybe what I'll do is I'll go to my own another tablet and hopefully get it done there. So yeah, so that's the last one. So basically, there was the last one was on what was there? There's basically on Friday and so last Friday and Saturday Eastern Daylight Time. So yeah, so there are quite a few games. The Raptors have played a number of times. Friday, Saturday, and Monday Eastern Daylight Time. Eastern Time. So mixed bag for the Raptors. Yes, they've come close in those games they've lost, and they did get a win over the Sacramento Kings. But again, this season may still very well be for the Raptors, tanking for a top 10 draft pick. I don't know if the Raptors are in a playing spot, but again, things will look very good. Meanwhile, among Canada's NHL teams, inconsistency has been out of the Winnipeg Jets. Pretty much a pattern with the latest NHL standings, basically having shown that the Winnipeg Jets having a near 10-point lead over the Utah Hockey Club for a top 3 Central Division spot, but for the other Canadian teams, either in tight races for top 3 divisional spots or at best hang barely on. So it's going to be very, definitely. There's some very interesting games. So the Oilers ended up beating the Flames 4-2 on Sunday, Eastern Time, without Connor McDavid in the lineup. Whether Connor McDavid will be out because of an ankle injury, how long will he turn back? Well, apparently up and skating on Monday Eastern Time, but still a little bit of ways from a return to actual game action. And with Connor McDavid McInjured, the Oilers finally lost a game 3-0 to Jake Allen and the New Jersey Devils. So what I'm going to do is, where do I go here? I'm going to go to scores on Monday Eastern Time. See one of the goals with empty netter. Because I was so tired late Monday Eastern Time. I had a nap, lie down, turn on the Raptors away game against the Nuggets, and that was a close game. But that game against the Oilers played was no close. And I'm gonna go to where I go here. Oh, we don't need to recap. We need to ESPN. I'm gonna go. There we go. So yeah, it was no empty netter. It was one power play goal, and there was lots of discussion on TSN Sports Center about penalty kill with Marty Baron analyst for that TV network, having claimed that the Oilers' PK had been a disaster this regular season. And certainly, when it comes to the team stats, I mean, surely the Oilers, if they power play, each team got one power play opportunity. The Devils converted on theirs. The Oilers did not on theirs. So yes, overall, a relatively disciplined game. And certainly the Oilers outshot the Devils in that game 31-16. But again, shots that don't go in don't count as much as shots that do. The Devils, on Calvin Pickard, the Oilers' main backup goalie, well, the only one, put 3 past. Each of those goals was ugly, but by no means was Pickard the only reason the Oilers would end up losing. What they're going to do is, and with those games out of the way, I'm going to go to various games scheduled to take place, if involving Canada's NBA, NHL, or Major League Soccer teams on the 5th of November Eastern Time. Keep in mind that the Vancouver Whitecaps in their playoff series against LAFC are tied up at 1. However, the game's on Apple TV, and I don't really know how it works. Not really sure if I will be watching the game. It's gonna have to figure out. You know, do the games, I don't know if it's on Wednesday or whatever, or I have to again. So yeah, oh yeah, okay, so it'll be on Friday this week, Eastern time. So yeah, so that is going to be, I'm going to watch the Raptors. So Tuesday, on Monday Eastern time, the Oilers were the only Canadian team in action. Game having ended very early on Tuesday Eastern time. There's no question the Oilers had issues, and only one power play, which the Oilers didn't convert on, but the Oilers lost in so many other ways, and other than on special teams, the Oilers also lost, and it'd be outscored 2-0. So yeah, definitely looking forward to watching some of the games if I can. The Sens in the away game against the Sabres. On Tuesday Eastern Time, Sens in an away game against the Sabres, the Leafs in a home game against the Bruins, and the Habs hosted the Flames. A little bit later, have the Jets hosting the Utah Hockey Club. With those Jets having put up an 11-1-0-0 win, regulation loss, OT loss, shootout loss record, 5-1-0-0 at home, and 6-0-0 on the road. So it'll be very interesting to find out when the Jets lose their first away game in non-preseason play since the Avs-Jets playoff series of last spring. Later on, you have Canucks in an away game against the Ducks. So definitely looking forward to that. So then we go to Wednesday and see what games there are. He's only one. The Oilers playing. Yeah, a little bit slow there. So the Oilers hosting the Golden Knights, starting at 8:30 Eastern Time in the evening on Wednesday. Broadcast start time will be on Sportsnet. Amazon Prime wasn't an issue for me. It was just more I wanted to watch the Raptors, and I'm a huge Raptors fan. Even if they don't end up, even if they end up nowhere near a play-in spot. So yeah, so the Raptors will be back in action also that day. In an away game against the Sacramento Kings. 10 p.m. Eastern Time broadcast start time. Oh, it's going to be a late one. Maybe the Oilers game will be almost done by the time the Raptors, at the time of tip-off in the Raptors Sacramento Kings game. The Raptors will not be in action again until this weekend after the Sacramento Kings game. We play against the LA Clippers. In a pair of games we played that weekend, well, at least the Raptors won't have to go too far because we play both LA-based teams in the LA metro area. First the Clippers and the Lakers on the Sunday. So we're gonna do it on Thursday. So Thursday, some of the other Canadian teams, the Oilers, will be back. Flames in the away game against the Bruins. Sens in a home game against the Isles. The Habs in an away game against the Devils. And let's see what there is. The Jets in a home game against the Avs. And the Canucks in an away game against the Kings. I'm going to go to Friday and just going to figure out there. The Leafs will be hosting the Wings on the Friday, and that will be it. I don't know how many we have in there. Yeah, because again, the Leafs are not the easiest. They're not among the easiest teams to watch. Saturday will be. In the early in the afternoon Eastern Time. Flames will be playing an away game against Sabres. A bit later in the afternoon, Jets will be hosting the Stars. And the evening cap, Sens will be playing an away game against the Bruins. The Leafs will be hosting the Habs. And then a little bit later on, you have the Canucks hosting the Oilers. Yes. The Canucks hosting the Oilers. That should be fun to watch. The Raptors will be in action against the Lakers. It's going to be super late. 10:30 Eastern Standard Time to be Saturday. On Sunday, there will definitely be fewer games. So let's see what they have here. There will be no Canadian NHL team in action. So, but at least the Raptors will be just starting at 9:30 Eastern Time. Definitely looking forward to watching the Raptors-Lakers game. Maybe the Raptors will win both games of back-to-back, but I don't know. I definitely cheer on the Raptors, but again, hopefully one day, I'm definitely looking forward to 2026, to the 2026 Women's National Basketball Association season, WNBA, with the Toronto WNBA team getting to start play. It's important to keep in mind that the team will not be starting play during the next WNBA season. But if the 2025 NBA, or to see if there's any info on the 2025. All right. No info yet on the 2024, on 2025 on NBA WNBA season. But if the 2024 WNBA season is any way, is any guide there? I'm just gonna go and where do I go here? So yeah, so there was 14 May to 19th September Eastern Daylight Time. So if that's any guide, then Toronto's WNBA team will be starting play sometime in May of 2026. So yeah, okay, that's like a month after the Raptors have played their last game of the 2025-26 NBA season, provided they end up not qualifying for playoff action. So basically, there won't be a month from January 22, from October of next year onward, during which there won't be at least one during which there won't be the Raptors or Toronto's WNBA team in action, and that'll be so good for the game of basketball in this country, because I like to watch basketball. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of the Raptors. I mean, the Raptors are fun to watch, and yeah, I won't be missing a month of basketball, and that'll be good, particularly during the NHL off season, and with the way various Canadian NHL teams are playing, and the Winnipeg Jets. Not so good defense in the postseason the last 2 seasons. It may be that, depending on how those various Canadian NHL teams perform, it could be curtains for all of them as soon as the opening round. So if you do like the video, I do encourage you to click that like button. Liking the video is free to do, and also encourages the YouTube algorithm to promote those videos of mine on all of which I have made on Canadian NHL, NBA, NHL, and on the Raptors and Canada's NHL teams, with some on Canada's Major League Soccer ones, and various Canadian national ice hockey and basketball teams. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please feel free to do so. It's free to do, and again, it is. It also means that if you want to find videos of my on YouTube that I produce, they'll be easier to find them. Even easier to find them is if you click that notification bell. And I do highly encourage anyone who wants to receive more timely notifications of videos that I put out. Click that notification bell, and I will, and certainly as soon as they go out, there's no question whatsoever that you'll get more timely notifications of such videos. And yeah. And on that note, I'm going to wrap things up, and definitely look forward to watching this particular video from the Rob Talks Hockey YouTube man, a Canadian one, about Chicago Blackhawks draftee Connor Bedard, who he was born in Western Canada, and how supposedly, according to the RTH YouTube man, the Blackhawks have been breaking Bedard. I don't know if I don't know what to believe of that claim, but definitely interesting claim. Definitely looking forward to watching that video. And with that note, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm sure I'll be back. Just a question of when. And that's all I'm going to say for now.